In the heart of Miami, Florida, the sleek entrance of Club Lux, an upscale nightclub, pulses with the vibrant energy of a Saturday night. The atmosphere is filled with glamour and an undercurrent of tension. But something feels off as Nia Thompson, a poised black CEO, approaches the velvet rope, dressed in a casual black leather jacket over a white silk blouse and tailored black pants. Her short, curly afro framing her face, Nia carries quiet confidence. Unaware she's about to face outright dismissal, the neon-lit entrance and crystal chandeliers gleam, but the haughty host, Derek, sours upon seeing Nia. His forced smile fades, replaced by a cold, judgmental stare. "What do you want?" he snaps, his sharp tone cutting through the pulsing music. A 30-year-old white man with pale skin, slicked-back blonde hair, and a fitted black blazer. Derek's eyes betray disdain. Nia calmly requests entry, but the response is harsh. We're at capacity. Nearby, a white couple in their 30s, dressed in designer formal attire, is ushered past the rope with warm nods. Their entry unquestioned. The contrast stings like a slap. Nia feels a surge of frustration, her heart racing, but her composure holds steady, her calm voice unwavering, a skill honed from years of navigating corporate boardrooms. The club manager, Karen, steps in, exuding entitlement, a 50-year-old white woman with short platinum hair and a pristine red dress. Karen's posture screams authority, but her gaze dismisses Nia as if she doesn't belong. "You need a VIP pass," she says, her tone laced with condescension, her lips curling slightly. The crowd grows quiet, the music seeming to fade as clubgoers turn to watch. Their eyes a mix of curiosity and judgment. Nia points out the disparity. Why were they let in without issue? The question hangs, unanswered. Derek smirks. Karen scoffs, treating Nia like an intruder. A security guard, Tom, approaches, his heavy boots thudding on the polished floor. A 55-year-old white man with a gray buzz cut and a black security uniform, Tom demands, "Leave now." His voice cold, clubgoers whisper, some pulling out phones to record, others standing in stunned silence. Nia feels a mix of hurt and resolve. Her shoulders squared, but she knows this isn't over. She's faced this bias before countless times, but today, it's personal. Nia's mind flashes to her early days, when she was turned away from opportunities for no reason but her skin. She pulls out her phone, ready to shift the dynamic. With steady hands, she dials her coup, Malik Evans, her voice firm yet measured. "I need you here," she says, her tone carrying the weight of years of resilience. The call ends, and the tension thickens, the club's neon lights casting an electric glow. Karen laughs, a harsh, dismissive sound, thinking it's a bluff, while Derek's smirk widens and Tom crosses his arms, confident in their authority. But Nia stands tall, her piercing gaze unshaken, her curly afro catching the neon light like a crown of defiance. A sleek black SUV pulls up to the curb outside Club Lux. Malik Evans, the coup of Nia's company, steps out, his commanding presence silencing the crowd. A 45-year-old black man with a bald head, tailored navy suit, and wire-rimmed glasses. Malik's sharp eyes sweep the scene like a strategist assessing a deal. Nia Thompson is the owner of Club Lux, he declares, his deep voice cutting through the music like a blade. Karen's face drains of color, her smugness evaporating. Derek freezes, his hands trembling. Tom's jaw tightens, his confidence crumbling. The clubgoers gasp, their phones capturing the moment, realizing their grave mistake. Malik demands answers, his tone unrelenting. Why was Nia denied entry? Derek stammers, his voice barely audible. It was a misunderstanding. But Malik isn't convinced. This was prejudice, he states, his voice unyielding, each word a hammer striking truth. Nia steps forward, her tone calm but powerful, her presence filling the club. This isn't about me, she says, her eyes sweeping over the crowd. It's about fairness for everyone who walks through these doors. Her words resonate, a quiet command that demands reflection. A young bartender, Aisha, who witnessed the scene, speaks up. I've seen this happen before, she says, her voice shaking but resolute. A 25-year-old black woman with long braids, medium dark skin, and a black club uniform. Aisha shares her own experience of being overlooked for shifts due to bias. Her words amplify the call for justice, her courage a spark in the tense club. Malik takes charge, his authority absolute. Karen, Derek, Tom, you're fired, effective immediately. Karen protests, her voice shrill. This is outrageous. Derek tears up, his facade crumbling, and Tom mutters under his breath. But the decision is final. The weight of their actions undeniable. Malik turns to Aisha, his expression softening. Your honesty is what we need, he says. You're promoted to club manager, effective now. Aisha nods, her eyes filled with pride and gratitude, her braids swaying slightly as she straightens. Nia enters the club, now treated with deference. She hands Aisha her business card, a sleek black card with gold lettering, saying, You stood for what's right. That's true strength. Aisha clutches the card, her resolve strengthened. As Nia leaves the club later, the space feels transformed. The air lighter, as if cleansed of its earlier hostility. She pauses at the entrance, addressing the crowd. Never judge someone by how they look. True worth lies in how we treat each other. Her words linger, a profound reminder that prejudice has no place here, echoing through the club like a vow. Let's step back to understand Nia's journey. Born in Miami's Overtown, a vibrant but underserved neighborhood, she grew up surrounded by community, but shadowed by systemic barriers. Her parents, a teacher and a small business owner, instilled in her a fierce work ethic and an unyielding belief in fairness. By her 40s, Nia had built a nightlife empire, owning Club Lux and several other venues, but never forgot the value of respect. Today, she visited the club as a regular patron, her casual attire a deliberate choice to test her staff's culture, a mission rooted in her past. Years ago, Nia was denied entry to a Miami club, her ambitions dismissed by a bouncer who saw only her skin. That humiliation fueled her drive to create inclusive nightlife spaces where everyone is valued. Now, standing at Club Lux's entrance, she saw the same biases persist. Derek's coldness a mirror of that long-ago rejection. It wasn't just unprofessional, it was personal, a challenge to everything Nia had built. The antagonists carry their own burdens. Derek, a 30-year-old white host, leaned on stereotypes to assert his role, fearing he'd lose his status otherwise. Karen, a 50-year-old white manager, prioritized control, her bias masked as protocol. Tom, a 55-year-old white security guard, followed orders, his discomfort buried under routine. Their actions, rooted in prejudice, cost them their jobs. A lesson in accountability that reverberates through the club. The impact of Nia's stand ripples far beyond Club Lux. Malik, acting on Nia's directive, halts operations for a staff retraining session, ensuring new protocols are in place. Club Lux issues a public apology on X, committing to diversity training and hiring reforms. Nia's story goes viral, with #Black Strength Tales trending as patrons and employees share their own experiences of bias in nightlife. News outlets cover the incident, sparking a citywide conversation about inclusivity in Miami's club scene. With Club Lux positioned as a leader in reform, Nia's journey is one of quiet, unshakable power. Her early years as a bartender, working long nights to fund her business degree, taught her resilience and strategy. She faced skepticism from investors who doubted a black woman could dominate nightlife, yet she persevered, building an empire with a focus on community and fairness. At Club Lux, she mentored employees like Aisha, fostering talent where others saw none. Her leadership, rooted in empathy, stood in stark contrast to Karen's cold hierarchy, proving that true authority lifts others up. The club, once a stage for injustice, now feels like a beacon of possibility. The remaining staff, chastened by the firings, greet patrons with genuine warmth, their attitudes shifting. Aisha's promotion sparks a wave of morale among workers, who begin proposing ideas for inclusive events. Clubgoers, inspired by Nia's composure, post videos and testimonials online, amplifying her message. One patron, a young black artist, credits Nia's stand for inspiring her to launch a nightlife event series. For marginalized communities, the broader impact is seismic. Nia's company, Lux Entertainment, launches a diversity initiative, funding scholarships for underrepresented youth in hospitality. Competitors take note, with Miami clubs adopting similar inclusivity models. Nia's story becomes a case study in business schools, taught as an example of leadership through integrity. Her parents, now retired, watch her rise with pride. Their sacrifices validated. Aisha, now a manager, mentors new hires, her braids swinging as she trains her team to prioritize respect. This story isn't just about Nia, it's about all of us. Respect and fairness must guide our actions, no matter who we are. Nia's refusal to be diminished, her ability to turn humiliation into a catalyst for change, shows what true strength looks like. It's not in wealth or titles, but in integrity and action. Imagine a world where every Nia is seen for their worth from the start, where every club is a place of justice. That's the world we can build, one choice at a time. Club Lux is forever changed, and so are those who witnessed Nia's triumph. Her story is a call to action to confront bias, to uplift others, and to create spaces where everyone belongs. It's a